Alright people, what is going on? Today is the day where I finally start the process of reassembling the 9A16 valve that's going in my Mk1 Volkswagen Rabbit. Today, I'm going to be honing the cylinders out. At least I hope so. That's assuming I'll figure out a way to get the oil squirters off, which two of them are stripped. They're hex head, so I'm going to try the classic technique of taking a slightly larger Torx bit, pound it in there, and then crank it out. If that doesn't work, I'm going to try my speed out set. And if that doesn't work, I guess this is going to be a short video. But first, I'm going to take all the masking tape off the block so we can get a look at it. Guys, there you go. The paint's been drying for about 24 hours. Oh, forgot to take this off. And honestly, it kind of looks like a fake engine when you look at it from like pictures and stuff. It looks like an engine for a model car, but it looks really good. There's definitely a lot of cracks in the paint and stuff in spots where we didn't smooth it out all the way, but you guys know me, and it's beyond good enough for me. So there's a lot of gasket material inside the cylinders and I don't know what you'd call it, the valley where the oil usually goes, where there's usually a crankshaft. We'll call it the crankshaft valley. Lots of gasket material in there. You can see a lot of it came out, just powder from wire wheeling the oil pan gasket off. So I'm going to take that off with some carb cleaner, and then we can figure out how to get these oil squirters out. If I pan down, you can see all the dirty ass liquid that came out with the carb cleaner. So there you go. Alright, so I've got it focused on the oil squirter there. You can see the problem I'm running into is it's very stripped out. But a good way to get out a stripped hex head out is by ramming the Torx head into it. Hopefully I have one small enough. That'll probably work perfect actually. So I'm just going to take this, slide it down in there, give it a little tap. Actually we might need to go a size bigger. Well, the next size up is quite a bit bigger, so hopefully that's not too much of an issue. But it kind of lined up. Tap it on in there and pray. Ah, hell yeah. There you go. One oil squirter removed. Now this one's stripped out a little bit worse. Hopefully this will still work. My hopes aren't as high for this one. Nope. That one is pretty much. Come on, baby. Nope. Ah, wow. I did not expect that to work. All right, guys, that was a success, believe it or not. We got these out just by pounding a Torx bit into them. I'll give you a close-up here in a second, but these are banjo bolts, and they're Allen head banjo bolts for the oil squirters. I don't even know where to begin to look for those, but I'll find some. They do make oil squirter delete kits for this engine, but I don't want to do that. It's not like I'm going to be running a lot of power, but just to keep it stock, I'm going to do that. So, what I'm going to do now is start the process of honing the cylinders out, and it's a lot longer than just throwing the flex hone in there. I went and picked up this really soft bristle brush yesterday. We're going to brush out each cylinder with soapy water, get them as clean as I possibly can, and then, get them as clean as I can, and then we're going to go through each cylinder with a paper towel, run it down through there until the paper towels are coming out clean, and we'll keep doing that until it's clean. Then we'll get to honing it with some just cheap 1030 motor oil for lubrication, and for now, let's get to the cleaning process. Alright, this is where I'm going to start the voiceover work because I didn't feel like talking to the camera anymore in real life. One of the most important things I feel when you're working on an engine is to have clean hands, especially if you're going to be working on the cylinder walls. Any grit that you get stuck in there with the ball hone is going to get stuck on the ball hone and really destroy your cylinder walls, and I didn't want that for obvious reasons. So I'm now realizing somehow my camera got switched over to 480p, so here's some really small images with black bars that are ridiculously high quality for 480p. But anyway, sorry about that. So this is how the rest of the video goes, and here's some soapy water. Ross is here. He's playing with the dingle balls.
Dingle balls.
But yeah, so cylinders are all super clean, and I'm scared because, like I said, I've never done this before. But let me see if I can get a decent close-up of what the inside of the walls look like, so you can compare it to what it's going to look like when it's finished. Anyway, you guys get the idea. The cylinder walls aren't that pretty right now. And obviously a flex hone's not going to perfectly refinish it, but we're going to do our best. So it's time, I guess. A lot of people use honing oil or diesel or just good old 10W30. So that's what I went with. Super Tech Classic. We're just gonna throw it on my cordless. Should work fine.
Pretty straightforward.
So
Exactly how I thought we were supposed to do it.
let's get to it, I guess.
Sick.
Yeah, drink it. That's what Super Tech looks like coming out of the damn thing. That's disgusting.
Let me try and get across the idea before I do it. That way you can tell I'm messing up if I am. So we're gonna coat this in oil, and you're gonna want it to spin before you get in the cylinder. So you get up to speed before you get in the cylinder. I was told 25 to 30 seconds per cylinder, with the last few strokes being faster. And we're using 240 grit because we're stock bore and stock piston rings. So let's do it, I guess.
Only one way to do it, but to do it. Ooh, close.
Alright.
Alright. Oh. Is it going all the way out the bottom?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna step away because I got flinged down.
Yeah, I was gonna
oil.
say.
That was disgusting, dude.
And make sure if you're doing this, make sure when you do this that you don't stop it before you pull it out either. I kind of stopped it as it was on its way out, but you can still see the twisting motion in the oil. Dramatizes a little bit more for the second cylinder so you can see what I mean.
I'm gonna sit on this side. I know I can't. Well,
Right?
yeah.
Ah.
Did it do a better job this time? I mean, it's how can
Yeah,
you
we
do
can't
it
really
wrong?
tell, but
Ah.
yeah, I know, all over the fresh paint. All right, next.
Fist your engine again, my dude.
Think I won't?
Oh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
It's not focusing. There you go.
I mean, they cross. It's about right for cross hatching.
Yeah, 45-ish. Just to make sure any metal fragments lingering in there are taken care of.
For building a motor, probably listen to them. To make it work, probably not. Yeah, it's really clean. I'm actually really surprised how, like, I thought it was clean to begin with, and it's just like, nah, dude, it could get cleaner.
Alright guys, there you go. Cylinder walls looking fresh AF. Keen-eyed viewers are definitely going to point out those vertical score marks right there. Yeah, there's the focus. Oh my god, it looks way worse on camera than real life. You cannot feel those, and it's times like these that there's a couple other things going on in there, but it's times like these we have to cross our hearts and ask what Denma would do, and he'd fucking send it. So only time will tell if that's going to be an issue. We may be pulling this back out and sending to a shop and going 20 over. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you learned something. Like I said, this is my first time ever doing it, and it looks really good. So if you want to dive into something, don't be afraid to do it. Just try it. The worst you can do is completely destroy it and have to spend hundreds of dollars on a new engine block. That's not bad.
But that's the hobby we're in.
Yep, that's what you get when you build cars. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are excited. This is going to be the last Project 16 video for a while, because I'm waiting on a Bentley manual to come in. Yes, I actually spent money on a Bentley manual. Pretty ridiculous, right? But
Ain't no Haynes up in this place.
nope. I spent the money on a paperback Bentley manual, and even paperback one was like 35 bucks or something like that. But I just want to make sure all the torque specs, everything we're doing is going to be right. It's got all the tolerances, the ring gap, and everything. Main bearings are here. The only thing I haven't ordered yet, because I didn't realize these were torque to yield until recently, rod bolts. So I gotta order new rod bolts. OEM ones are like 35, ARP is like 135. I'm debating, but I did just spend $130 on something cool. And then there's that other project car I purchased that no one knows about yet.
Right.
Guys, leave your comments and try and guess. Just completely
They're not going to.
out of a whim, someone will.
I know someone will.
Someone will
No
guess
one-
it.
Like, most people aren't going to guess it.
But yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. You want to see more, maybe learn some stuff from us. That doesn't happen very often, but you had an opportunity this too. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, BigB1011. And get yourself a Smile Miata shirt at teespring.com/bcsmile. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.